Earlier, we looked at the rising cost of rent in London. Well, now to a shocking statistic which says that around 1 in every 50 Londoners are believed to be living in emergency accommodation. Well, London councils say the rise in numbers is just going to get worse, with interest rates going up again today. And there are fears the situation could become worse still. Thomas Magill has more.
Thanks, Assad. Well, it's worth saying, first of all, that this data by London councils, who represent all of the capital's boroughs, relates to people living in temporary or emergency accommodation. So hostels, bedsits, hotels, B&Bs, that sort of thing, and not rough sleepers. Now, when they analysed the data, they estimated that 1 in 50 Londoners are now technically homeless, and that equates to around 170,000 people. But perhaps more shocking, the data also suggests about half, or around 83,000 of those people, are children. Now, we're talking about temporary accommodation, but we know people are getting stuck in these places for months, sometimes years. Peter and his family are among them. He's been living in a hotel room for around a year after their home went on fire.
The size of the room, because I'm the person on the wheelchair, I can't manage even on the room. Then the bathroom is not accessibility for my disabled. We have no access to the fridge. We have no access to the kitchen facility. Nothing at all, like simple things.
Now, there is real concern the situation is becoming increasingly unmanageable. Why? Well, a lack of housing stock is partly to blame, as a growing number of private landlords pull out of the market. A hike in private rental costs means people can no longer afford them, and they're turning to the council for help. That's then forcing boroughs to use B&Bs to house people as a last resort. London Councils is now calling for emergency action from the government to help.
It's costing local authorities at the moment £60 million collectively a month. So when you look at that, it's unsustainable. So we're saying to government right now, we need support on what we call the local housing allowance. So that's the lowest incomes, if you like. We will support them in rent. What we really need is a proper build programme that will allow us to house those families in truly affordable accommodation.
Well, the government told us the long-term use of B&Bs for families and children is unlawful, and they're determined to stop it. They also say they're giving councils around £350 million through the Homelessness Prevention Grant, which can be used to help people find new homes. Assad.